Happy Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake. And what would another Lunar New Year promotion at Wargaming be without a heap of loot boxes? And that's what we're doing. We are going to open some loot boxes. I must preface this with I don't endorse gambling, and I think some of these loot boxes things have gone too far, but they gave me 250 of them. They gave them to me for free under no obligation. That's a bit of a disclaimer. So let's light them up, open them up, and talk about gambling. All right. As mentioned, Wargaming gave me 250 boxes. A big shout out to Weewa from Wargaming Asia, who I guess it was Weewa who just deposited them into my account. He didn't twist my arm. I didn't volunteer for anything. And to be honest, I was surprised I got them because I generally don't put in for some of these things. But he's a nice guy, a hell of a nice guy. As mentioned about gambling, I don't like gambling. I don't like gambling at all, and I think this is gambling, but. If you want to do it, it's your money, Ralph. You know what I mean? If I wasn't given them, I wouldn't be buying them. But I haven't opened them yet. I might change my mind after I open them. You never know. Maybe I'll get hooked. So we're going to do 5 at a time because there's 250 to get through. So let's not stuff around. You can look up what the tanks are. There's, I think it was 4 tanks that I don't have. I don't have the 3 new ones and the meal. Premium time, a 2D style, as mentioned. We're already pretty good for 2D styles, but we do have 250 boxes to get through. So we're gonna start pumping through these pretty good. So no tanks yet. We've got some personal reserves, some credits, premium time, and 2D style. That's where all the other ones are. If it's not a tank, it's going to be premium time or personal reserves, and it's going to be credits or personal reserves. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. And once again, as usual, as it's been with the last loot box type promotions or whatever you want to call them, I'm just going to turn that animation off. Otherwise, this is going to take forever. If you open 50 boxes and you don't get a tank, then you guarantee one on the 50th box, which I think is not bad. I can't see where the countdown is. We've opened 30 though, so. 20 boxes to go before we're guaranteed. Now we've opened 35. This will make 40. And yeah, Heavy Metal Thunder scam boxes. Look, I don't know. I think you go in with your eyes open. And we're guaranteed a tank in one of these 5 boxes. See how it's blue in the background? And that was on the last one. So that was on the 50th box. And that was the meal. So that was the what's it called? The Barask with the reskin. On them being a scam or not, I don't like how often they're doing them. I don't think anyone who's honest does like how often they're doing them, but they're obviously profitable. And if you're buying them and complaining about it, are you part of the problem? Am I part of the problem by doing this on Twitch and YouTube? We're recording this for YouTube as well, as might have been mentioned at the start of the video. So yeah, we'll put this one out there and people can have a look and people can talk about it if they want to. And I'll answer any questions. But once again, Wargaming gave us 250. They gave us 250 under no obligation to do anything. But if they're going to give me 250 boxes and at least 3 new tanks, I'll be, I'm going to do it on Twitch. I'm not just going to do it while I'm at home. Now, I think we're nearly, we started with 250 boxes. We've now got 155, so we've opened 95. We got our first tank, which was a meal, on the 50th box, which was the guaranteed one, and we'll get it in this one. That background will turn to blue, so it looks like we're getting it on the 50th again, and that's the KPZ. So that's the Tier 9. That's the one and only Tier 9 tank. So we've got the meal on the 50th and the Tier 9 KPZ on the 100th box. So still 150 boxes to go. That's why I'm continuing to go through there. You can see how many we're getting. Plenty of credits. That we're getting credits in at least half. There's another tank. It's the Cust. So that was not on the 50th. So that was there's 135 tanks to go. We started with 100. We started with 250. So what's that? We've opened 115. So that was on the 14th box. after the last guarantee one. So I think that's all the tanks. Does anyone remember what I said at the start? How many we were missing? Oh, there's still the WZ to go. Here we go. This is blue. This is the W. This has to be the WZ. That's the only one we've got. So we've got the cust and the, I guess it's the cust or the custard. We've got the custard and the WZ in successive, or like about 10 tanks apart. And we've still got 125 more boxes to go. So we've got the Gonzalo, which gave us 12,000 gold. So that's our first gold remuneration. So the cust, the Gonzalo, and the WZ were all, probably within 20 or 30 boxes of each other. But the other two, there's another Gonzalo for another 12,000 gold. Here we go. Party time. Wargaming must have heard what I said. Stewie, don't tell him not to gamble. Let's throw you a few more tanks. And obviously credits, personal reserves, and premium time is all coming through. I hope you can see it. It's in the middle of the screen. You should be able to. That was the cust again for 97.50. The TDs give you less gold than heavies do at tier 8 or at any tier, but so that was 97.50 for the bonus cust, and it was 12,000. There's another bonus cust. There's 2 bonus cust in 2 lots, and there was some 12,000s for the Gonzalo. That was 2 times or 3. I can't remember. We're also getting premium time, credits, personal reserves for credits, for crew experience, and for free experience / crew experience. No, credits, battle experience, and free / crew experience. I'll be happy with less premium days, but they're coming. There's the WZ again. Is the WZ a heavy tank? Or is it a medium? 10,000 gold. That seems a bit cheap. Because the Gonzalo was 12, wasn't it? 70 boxes to go, folks. So we're still guaranteed at least one more free tank. Free tank, which is going to turn into gold. 60 boxes to go. 50 boxes to go. It sounds a bit quiet, doesn't it? Some premium time. More of these styles. I'm not hovering over. I'm not stopping and looking at all these styles because there's that many of them. But we will see a summary at the end. And if you don't see a summary, I don't know, maybe I'll move the game across so that you can see what the summary is. Still not saying what the countdown is to the guaranteed tank. I'm confident. There we go. Skoda was 10.5. That was a heavy. And the other one, the WZ, was just under 10. They're all different though, aren't they? There's the meal again, which is what we started at. 7,600. That's a medium, so you get less for medium. The mediums and TDs, you get a bit less. Heavies, you get a bit more. I guess maybe it goes by the petrol that comes with it. Who knows? Lots of premium time in that one, plus the usual. We're going to be pretty flush for personal reserves for a while. And I'll take all these 75,000 credits. Don't worry about that. These are the last 5 boxes. And then we can look at the summary. So, once again, shout out to... Can we see that? We can't quite see it. We'll try and move the game across. Let's see if we can. Let's move the game across so that we can see it. All right, there it is just there, right next to us. We picked up 11 tanks. Now, that obviously includes... There were 7 tanks that we got compensation for. So we got the KPZ Eric Concept 1, the Tier 9 German medium tank. We got the Meal, the Tier 8 French, the Barask skin, the Object Cust at Tier 8, the Russian TD, and the WZ111 Model 6. Then we also got 7 other tanks which gave us gold. So 250 boxes open, 11 tanks included 7 reskins, 36 styles, which I probably won't use any of them, 105 premium days. We're already pretty good for premium days. 71,500 gold, 9.6 million credits, and 350 personal reserves. Holy moly. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do for that? Once again, this is, if you're watching on YouTube, that was the video, 250 Lunar boxes. Would I buy that? No, I would not. That would have cost me, I had it open. Let's see if I've still got it there. Let's see if I've still got the website open. Have I got it there? Where is it? Here it is. That should be the website there. Oh, of course you can't see it properly. Let's make it a little bit bigger. This is the website, but that's the premium shop here. So they gave us 250 boxes. If you're in Australia like I am, that would have cost a significant amount of money. That would have cost just under $200 for 150, another $100 for 75. So well over $300 for that. And look, in my opinion, I wouldn't spend $300 on that. But if you've got the disposable income, if you want to buy these new tanks that they keep bringing out, that's up to you. Personally, I think they've gone a little bit too far. However, the positive is we just picked up 71,500 gold. That's after tax. And that's going to be added to our total. So we're now sitting on nearly 400,000 gold. We're going to be giving some of that gold away in the Wargaming challenges like we did last year a lot. We're going to start doing that again, but we're going to do maybe one weekend a month, and we'll make it a bit bigger. We'll make it a big prize one weekend a month. So Discord is the place to be for that. If you haven't already followed us, hit the follow button. That'll be really nice. And if you haven't followed us on Twitch, Twitch is where it's happening. That's right there. That's where the giveaways are going to be. And, you're mad if you don't. You're mad if you don't. Join up on the Twitch. Get free gold by participating in Wargaming challenges. It's always pretty good. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate your company. Good luck if you're buying boxes, having a punt. I know it's what Aussies like to do. I'm not a fan of it. But if you want to spend your money, good luck to you. And I hope you get your tanks you want. Thanks again for watching. Tune in on Twitch for the gold giveaways coming soon. And if you're watching on Twitch, we're not going anywhere.